everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shaira and I post planner and lettering videos on this channel. So today I do have another plan with me for y'all, and last week I told you that it was my last fall plan with me, and I'm sticking to that because I'm just too excited to go into my wintry kits already. However, I did realize that I actually technically had 2 weeks left. So like the week before Thanksgiving and then the week of Thanksgiving. I'm going to skip over that kit that I ended up just showing right now. That's a kit from Scribble Prints Co. I didn't end up filming the actual spread when I was working on it, but this is my Thanksgiving spread. This is a kit by Sticky Essentials, and just quick warning, as I was filming this, I was honestly a hot mess. I honestly haven't filmed in some time. The last couple of weeks at work have been super busy. A lot of the plan with me's that you guys saw over the last couple of weeks were pre-filmed during like Thanksgiving week when I did have time. And so now I'm catching a little bit up again. And so there were a couple of things where it's like, how do I do this again? Because I just haven't filmed in a while and I was a little bit rusty to some extent. But yeah, so some of the shots are slightly blurry. I didn't really notice them right away, but I hope it's okay with y'all. I did have to lift up a bunch of stuff with undo. You might have noticed in the beginning I was lifting up the bottom washi, and I was honestly kind of stingy with the undo, and so I did end up ripping the paper, which is kind of defeats the purpose of undo in the first place. It did minimize it to some extent, but I still did end up ripping the paper a little bit for some of these. I really like undo for like what it does, obviously, but it just gets really annoying to wait for like the paper to dry back up, because then your stickers aren't sticky and then you can't stick anything onto the page at all. But first world problems. Anyways, moving into the spread itself, I did choose to use rose gold foil with this kit, even though it's fall, obviously, because of like the pumpkins and the pumpkin pie, apple pie, and like just the general kind of Thanksgiving theme. However, like I feel like some of these colors are actually untraditionally fall, so some of it's like darker blues and reds and stuff like that. Maybe red's a little bit more fall-ish now that I'm thinking about it. But I did really like that for just like a general fall spread. But yeah, so I am marking down that this week I actually had the entire week off. So this was the time when I filmed a bunch of stuff. I know it's slightly blurry at this point. I think it does get better. And then my lighting shifts a little bit as well at some point. But I did have the full week off, so I did do a lot of filming during this actual week. I did this plan with me like several weeks later. But yeah, so it was really nice and relaxing to just not be working, especially from just working from home. I think there's just a different level of stress when there's no separation between like your work life and like your personal life and all that. But such is life. Obviously, still very grateful for a lot of things. Obviously, this was Thanksgiving week. Definitely a lot different. Now that I am recording this voiceover, it's like Christmas Eve, so like 2 days before Christmas. Obviously, the holiday season is so different for all of us this year. I do hope you are staying safe as much as you can, avoiding really big gatherings right now, just given where we're at in this pandemic and all that. But it was really interesting because I normally am so used to seeing family for Thanksgiving, which I think a lot of people are. And this was the first time that I did Thanksgiving just with my boyfriend. And so we were just home, and I actually had to cook, or I got to cook Thanksgiving dinner, which was really awesome. I have recently kind of re-picked up a love for cooking. I enjoy cooking, especially when I'm not like stressed with work. I feel like me not cooking is a sign of me starting to get burnt out, which recently has been a little bit of the case, but I definitely enjoyed making Thanksgiving dinner. It was different because you're not here making like these really huge like batches of things. It was more like, how can you feed two people with like a full Thanksgiving meal just to make it feel like Thanksgiving? So I ended up making Cornish hen, which I'd never made Cornish hen before, but I made it with stuffing and everything. And then we had apple pie, we had ham, and we had like Brussels sprouts and everything. So it definitely still felt more like Thanksgiving-y, even though it wasn't like with the whole family and all that. It was actually really nice because we still got that whole like gobble gobble until you wobble feeling because we had so much variety of food, but we didn't have to live with leftovers for too long after just because a lot of the things that I did make were like in smaller portions. Like just the fact that I didn't have to eat like turkey for days was actually a really nice thing. But yeah, I am really intrigued. Do you guys do like a full Thanksgiving meal if you celebrate Thanksgiving? I'd love to hear kind of just what you ended up doing. But anyways, yes, I'm already on Friday for this plan with me. Like I said, the most of this week, it was actually really nice because it was mostly chill. Towards the end of it, I obviously did a lot of online shopping. Not too much though this year, which I'm really grateful that I got to do a little bit more of that. But I did pick up a bunch of stickers just for the weekend. And so one of the next videos I actually have lined up is just like part one of my Black Friday haul. I think just given the nature of one, the USPS being really overwhelmed and just larger volume of orders during Black Friday. A good chunk of my Black Friday orders actually still haven't arrived, so I'm kind of splitting them up into two, so watch out for that. But yeah, so really excited to share it with you all, just kind of where I've shopped from and like what are the things that I kind of picked up during this weekend. But yeah, I thought it was really nice to just kind of be off work this whole week. It was really refreshing. It was nice to be able to support various small businesses during this time. Obviously, the Saturday of this week is also Small Business Saturday, so that was really appropriate. But I am pretty much getting to the end of this spread. Like I said, I am finally done with fall spreads, which I love fall, but I'm so excited to get into winter. Sorry, it is a little bit blurry here, and I'm trying to do a viv wiggle here, but it's not very effective because it is slightly blurry. I'm so sorry. I definitely will be a little bit more mindful of that. My lighting also was a little bit off for some reason. I noticed it shift halfway through. Here are my leftovers. There's still a good amount of the kit left. But anyways, I hope you all are staying safe, like I said, and you enjoyed watching this plan with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.